Welcome to Caroline Effect, where we uncover the subtle psychology of attraction, relationships, and body language to help you understand the signals people often leave unspoken. Have you ever wondered why some women seem interested without ever saying a single word? Attraction is often revealed through small, unconscious gestures that most people completely overlook. In this video, you'll discover the subtle body language signals that can reveal genuine interest and help you recognize when someone may be attracted to you before they ever admit it. Knowing when a woman is physically attracted to you isn't always about obvious flirting. More often, it's revealed through small behaviors, subtle body language, and natural interactions that quietly communicate her interest. The way she looks at you, moves closer, or responds during a conversation can tell you far more than words ever could. In this video, we're going to explore 8 psychological signs that may suggest a woman is attracted to you on a physical level. Be sure to stay until the end because signs number 5 and 6 are often among the strongest indicators, yet they're also the ones most people overlook. Let's dive in. One of the first signs is playful physical contact. When a woman finds you attractive, she'll often look for natural reasons to touch you during conversation. It could be a gentle tap on your arm after you make her laugh, a light touch on your shoulder, or brushing against you while standing nearby. These little moments might appear accidental, but they often create a sense of closeness and comfort. If she's consistently finding reasons to initiate harmless physical contact, it's usually a sign she enjoys your presence and wants to build a stronger connection without directly saying it. Another important clue is how close she chooses to stand or sit near you. Physical distance says a lot about emotional comfort. When she's interested, she'll often reduce the space between you naturally. She may choose the seat beside you instead of one across the room, lean toward you while talking, or remain close instead of stepping back. If she comfortably mirrors your movements or seems relaxed when you're in her personal space, it's often a positive sign that she enjoys being around you and feels connected. Pay attention to changes in her voice as well. Attraction can subtly influence the way someone speaks. If her voice becomes softer, calmer, or slightly quieter whenever she's talking with you, she's often creating a more personal atmosphere. Even in a noisy environment, lowering her voice can make the conversation feel more intimate, almost as though the two of you are sharing your own private moment. It's not only about what she's saying, but also the warmth and gentleness behind her words. Another behavior worth noticing is when she draws attention to her lips. You may catch her gently licking or moistening her lips while maintaining eye contact or smiling. While this can happen for many ordinary reasons, when it appears alongside other signs of attraction, it may indicate excitement or heightened awareness of the moment. Combined with playful conversation and comfortable eye contact, this gesture can subtly communicate romantic interest. A particularly meaningful sign is when she invites you into her personal space. Whether you're sitting together or standing with a group, she may leave the seat beside her available, shift closer to make room for you, or even encourage you to stand near her. These actions demonstrate trust and comfort. By welcoming you into the space she naturally considers her own, she's showing that she enjoys your company and wants to create opportunities for a more personal connection. You'll also notice her encouraging the conversation in small but important ways. She may nod frequently, lean forward with genuine interest, or respond with comments like, "Really?" or "Tell me more." These simple reactions show that she's fully engaged in what you're saying. She wants the conversation to continue because she's enjoying your attention. Sometimes she'll even mirror your expressions or body language, creating a natural feeling of connection that often happens when someone is emotionally invested. Her smile can reveal even more than her words. A woman who's attracted to you often smiles differently than she would with everyone else. Her smile tends to last longer, feels warmer, and reaches her eyes. She may hold eye contact while smiling, then briefly glance away before looking back again. This playful pattern often signals both confidence and curiosity. If she keeps returning to that genuine smile whenever you're together, it's usually a strong sign that she enjoys your presence and wants you to notice her interest. Finally, look for genuine enthusiasm whenever you're around. Someone who likes you will naturally become more energetic in your presence. She may greet you with excitement, laugh easily at your jokes, ask thoughtful questions about your life, and stay fully engaged throughout the conversation. She'll often suggest spending more time together or show excitement when making future plans. Rather than simply being polite, her energy feels authentic and consistent. That enthusiasm reflects a real desire to know you better and build a stronger connection over time. While none of these behaviors alone can guarantee romantic or physical attraction, several of them appearing together can paint a much clearer picture. The key is to focus on patterns rather than isolated moments. Real attraction is usually expressed through repeated comfort, curiosity, and genuine engagement. The more naturally these signs appear together, the more likely it is that she's interested in taking your connection beyond simple friendship. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, her excitement often creates an atmosphere where conversations feel effortless and enjoyable. She makes it easy to connect because she truly enjoys being around you. Another powerful sign is genuine curiosity. When a woman feels attracted to someone, she naturally wants to know more about him. Instead of keeping the conversation on the surface, she'll ask thoughtful questions about your hobbies, goals, opinions, favourite places, or even how your day has been. She isn't asking just to be polite. She's trying to understand who you really are. Pay attention if she remembers small details you've mentioned before. Maybe she brings up a story you told days earlier, or asks for an update about something important in your life. That kind of attention shows she's been thinking about you, even when you're not together. Real curiosity is one of the strongest ways people build emotional connection, and when it comes naturally, it's often a sign of deeper interest. Another subtle behaviour is the way she tilts her head while listening to you. It may seem insignificant, but it often reflects genuine engagement. When she angles her head slightly as you speak, maintains eye contact and smiles, she's showing that she's fully focused on you. This posture also makes her appear more open and approachable. If she does this while you're sharing something personal or interesting, it's a strong indication that she values the conversation and enjoys your company. Nervous habits can also reveal attraction. Even confident women sometimes become slightly self-conscious around someone they like. You may notice her playing with her hair, adjusting her clothing, fidgeting with jewelry, or keeping her hands busy while talking. These aren't usually planned behaviours. They're natural reactions to excitement and emotional anticipation. If she occasionally looks away before smiling, or seems just a little restless, it may simply mean she wants to make a good impression and is feeling those familiar butterflies. Hopefully these insights help you recognize the small signals that often reveal attraction. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more relationship psychology and dating advice. Many women don't openly announce their feelings. Instead, they communicate through subtle actions that many men completely overlook. Once you understand these behaviors, you'll start noticing them far more often. Stay with me, because the next signs are some of the easiest to miss, but can reveal a great deal. One of the clearest signals is a flirtatious smile. There's a big difference between being friendly and smiling because someone genuinely captures your attention. A smile that lasts a little longer, reaches her eyes, or carries a playful expression often suggests more than simple politeness. She may briefly hold eye contact before looking away with another smile, almost as if she's enjoying the moment to herself. Sometimes she adds a teasing expression, raises her eyebrows slightly, or gives a subtle smirk. Even when nothing particularly funny has been said, she continues smiling, simply because she enjoys being with you. That's often an emotional response rather than a social habit. Another surprisingly subtle behavior is gently dangling a shoe. It may seem like an ordinary habit, but body language experts have long associated it with comfort and relaxed attraction. Imagine the two of you sitting together at a cafe while talking. She slowly slips her heel halfway off and casually swings the shoe from her toes before slipping it back on again. On its own, it doesn't prove attraction, but when combined with warm eye contact, smiling, and engaged conversation, it can reflect that she's relaxed, playful, and enjoying your presence. Eye contact is another powerful form of communication. When a woman faces you directly and holds your gaze a little longer than normal, she's creating a connection without saying a word. She may lock eyes with you, then briefly glance away before looking back with a soft smile. Sometimes she'll gently brush her hair behind her ear or lean forward while continuing to look at you. Picture sitting across from her in a busy coffee shop. Even with people all around, her attention keeps returning to you. That steady focus often communicates curiosity, comfort, and growing attraction far more effectively than words ever could. Finally, notice if she gently bites or presses her lower lip during your conversation. This is another subtle behavior that can naturally draw attention to her face and lips. When it appears alongside warm eye contact, genuine smiles, and relaxed body language, it may simply reflect excitement, anticipation, or heightened awareness of the interaction. Like every other signal we've discussed, it shouldn't be viewed in isolation. The real key is recognizing consistent patterns. When several of these behaviors appear together over time, they can provide a much clearer picture of genuine interest than any single gesture alone. Sometimes these little gestures happen right in the middle of a conversation, especially when you're both laughing, teasing each other, or sharing strong eye contact. They often happen without any conscious thought, particularly if she's feeling shy, excited, or a little nervous around you. Picture this. You're making her laugh or saying something that catches her off guard. She smiles, then gently presses her lower lip between her teeth for a brief moment before letting it go. It lasts only a second, but it adds a playful spark to the interaction. It leaves you wondering what she's thinking because, whether she realizes it or not, that small gesture can reveal curiosity and attraction. Number 5. She keeps crossing and uncrossing her legs. Leg movements can quietly reveal what someone is feeling. When a woman repeatedly crosses and uncrosses her legs while talking with you, it may be more than simply trying to get comfortable. It's often an unconscious way of expressing interest and keeping your attention. Imagine sitting across from her at a cozy cafe or softly lit restaurant. At first, her legs are turned slightly away from you. As the conversation becomes more enjoyable, she uncrosses them and naturally shifts closer. A little later, she crosses them again, this time angled toward you. Maybe her foot lightly brushes yours under the table, followed by a smile and a lingering glance. These repeated movements can subtly show that she's focused on you and feels comfortable sharing your space. Number 6. She stands closer than she needs to. Distance says a lot without anyone speaking. If she consistently chooses to stand close, even when there's plenty of room, it can be a meaningful sign of attraction. You may notice her staying beside you during conversations, leaning in slightly when she speaks, or remaining within your personal space instead of stepping back. In a crowded place, she doesn't move away when she easily could, and during private conversations, the space between you feels naturally smaller. That closeness often reflects comfort, trust, and a desire to strengthen the connection. If it happens often, she may be hoping you'll notice the chemistry between you. Number 7. She runs her fingers through her hair. Playing with her hair isn't always just a habit. It can be a subtle form of flirting that naturally draws your attention. Imagine you're enjoying a conversation together, and she looks at you with a relaxed smile. She slowly slides her fingers through her hair, tucks it behind her ear, or lets it fall over one shoulder. Maybe she does it after you compliment her, or during a quiet pause in the conversation. These small actions often happen subconsciously and can be her way of keeping your attention while showing she's fully engaged in the moment. Number 8. She casually touches your arm or shoulder. Light physical contact can be one of the clearest signs that she feels comfortable around you. If she gently taps your arm while laughing, briefly rests a hand on your shoulder, or playfully nudges you during a conversation, she's creating a natural sense of closeness. These touches usually aren't random. They allow her to build connection while quietly seeing how you respond. People generally don't seek that kind of physical contact with someone they feel completely indifferent toward, so repeated casual touches can be a positive sign of interest. Number 9. She tilts her head while listening. One simple movement that often reveals genuine interest is a slight head tilt while you're talking. When she angles her head to the side, maintains soft eye contact, and listens carefully, she's showing that she values what you're saying. This posture communicates curiosity, warmth, and openness. Imagine sharing a story while she smiles, nods gently, and leans in just enough to show she's paying attention. That isn't simply good manners, it's often a sign that she genuinely enjoys being with you and wants the conversation to continue. Number 10. She naturally turns her body toward you. Body language often reveals feelings long before words ever do. When a woman is interested, you'll often notice that her body gradually faces you. Whether she's sitting or standing, her shoulders may turn toward you, her knees may point in your direction, or she may lean closer as the conversation becomes more engaging. These are subtle, unconscious signals that you have her full attention. Imagine you're sitting together at a cafe. She begins in a relaxed position, but as the conversation grows more enjoyable, she starts mirroring your movements. If you lean forward, she does the same. If you laugh, she smiles and leans in. Perhaps her foot lightly brushes yours by accident while maintaining steady eye contact. These small adjustments create a feeling of connection that words alone can't express. The most important thing isn't just one gesture, it's the pattern. When her body consistently faces you, even with distractions all around, it's often a strong sign that she's focused on you and enjoys your company. At the end of the day, attraction is usually communicated through small, natural behaviors rather than dramatic actions. The little details, where she stands, how she listens, the way she smiles, or the subtle movements she makes, can reveal far more than words ever could. The more you learn to notice these quiet signals, the easier it becomes to understand when someone genuinely enjoys your presence. Attraction is rarely expressed through words alone. More often, it's hidden in small, natural gestures that reveal comfort, curiosity, and genuine interest. The key is not to focus on a single signal, but to notice consistent patterns over time. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, leave a comment and subscribe for more relationship insights and body language tips.